luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
Herbert straight ahead. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. And it's the Texans with a 4th and 3. On that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Daniels to throw on 4th. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Fucking starting that fucking screen.
Ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his
Squiggly
guys off
shit.
the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but you see the doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
18. South.
Trying it left side with Cook. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a big shot to the end zone. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right. 18. What's that? Why Tony? Buggy.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First call here, calling for the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Now they send their back in motion right. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to be brought down up to the 31. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. From the gun, McCaffrey. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Fits it through the middle. The quarterly play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this half.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary over. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Ready. 6. Hut.
Daniels on first down. This ball's caught by Pickens. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
On the Seahawks 29-yard line.
From the 29. Throw left side to Watson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half.
A 33-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returnable from the 2. He goes out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Slick.
On the jump.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Ready. Nice.
Play action now with Daniels. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey.
You almost feel watching something.
They're going to get to him.
You all in the world watching something?
They send him out.
That's what you call
Okay. Yeah, I was just watching. Oh, did y'all want me to take y'all home?
it sets up second
What's going on?
manageable, and it creates that
What?
space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. A pickup of 0.
Man, what type of Mickey Mouse bullshit was that, man?
Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball.
What is
Make
that,
play
man?
just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Eagles. Oh. We're talking.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. Third down coming. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one ends up again a 6. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here's Daniels. And they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. No one around, he's got space. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. So that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First down, ball at the 36. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hits the ground.
And I thought they passed that shit.
So they let first down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Everyone's pressed. It's 2nd down now.
Check mash, check mash. Come on, come on. Top row, 6 Cougar 19. Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Let's go.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 2 yards on the pickup, and it sets up a Houston first.
2 yards. And the Texans first down.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the set.
This time it's a passing play. Daniels hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks picked up. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for these kids.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Brown off the play fake. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trying to throw it off the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That stop made by Derek Brown.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Loose laid it down to approach here from the 40. Going on first down, Daniels vacates quickly left side. This is caught inside the 15. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams to field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
19 right. Cougar 19. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol.
Oh my.
Oh, he got it. Interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And he's out clear. 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with best highlight of the game, huh?
You're going to call pick six and multiple dodge, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back in the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 10. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have it to start here. They come in trailing on the scoreboard. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from a college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's go now.
Third and goal, McCaffrey. He's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Defense stops him after 4 yards, and that forces fourth and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing fourth-down play.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they cut it down
bet you can, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line for that one.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here to shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Stroud completes it quick. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Now it's Cook. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on their own side.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. That's caught. He finds Allen Lazard. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18. What's up?
This is Cook on the handoff. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting much for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good forward, 5 yards looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On the play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass it down close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the room, we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop?
And he gets in, touchdown! The Seahawks grow the lead to 7.
What?
It's a James Cook touchdown. Stroud now bringing his guys up for this two-point attempt. He's throwing for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Texans 23.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On return, here comes Davis. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete on the slice, lost it. And he is stopped as he reaches the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. He's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
That run now is putting them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, it's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
19, 18.
Go to him again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Young man. Young from the bottom from the bottom.
Hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Ford on the return. Takes out a 1-stop. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Yeah.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 6th and 6.
18.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete.
One more stop. One more fucking stop, man.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19 Texas. At 18.
Looking to throw it. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You never have as an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw.
I'm a lot on my defense.
Coverage like that. Gotta manufacture it.
Yeah, a lot on my defense. Now you gotta come holler at this offense.
Takes it into the 26. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. He'll look to throw it. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. 4 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback with an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage of the RPO game and run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I need you to get this though, Law. I need you to get this though.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I think we got to be careful and not raise my hand and thinking that play was just a nothing work. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Setting up to pass. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It's a touchdown.
Good shit, man. Good shit, man.
I had to let my nigga shit real.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And cashed in where it really mattered.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 30.
See a slick one, son. See a slick one, son. Yeah, I gotta shoot them in the morning, Lo. You hear me? I'm gonna shoot them in the morning.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense rolls into a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
He said they won't
It's
lose.
a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
All right. Swap. Love a swap.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Looking to his running back, incomplete. Snap play is going to bring up 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect to this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a
I had dropped
completion in
two.
that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here he is to throw. He's able to hit Cloud. It's caught. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Here's Strand again. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth gate down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team. They could stop the clock down if they choose. And find points in the game every second.